Back on Sodor, the days dragged on like a slow goods train stuck on Gordon's Hill. Brewster had been shunting heavy coal trucks and pulling long passenger trains from sunrise to sunset. His axles were aching, his diesel engine was overheating, and his patience was wearing dangerously thin.
Honking horns! Where on Sodor are those two?
Thomas rolled into the neighboring berth, venting a tired cloud of steam.
Still no word, Brewster. Sir Topham Hatt says they should be back in the next few days.
The next few days? They were only supposed to deliver a crown to London. That was weeks ago. Meanwhile, Gordon and I are pulling double shifts. Coco's express run is backed up, and I haven't had a proper washdown in 4 days.
Gordon let out a deep, sympathetic groan from his berth.
He speaks the truth, Thomas. A Grand Express engine like Caleb shouldn't be gallivanting across the globe when there is work to be done here.
They're probably out there showing off. When Caleb and Coco finally show up in the next few days, I'm going to give them both a piece of my mind.
Many months later.
They sure are taking a long time. Maybe I should give them a few more weeks.
6 months later.
Hey, Brewster, I thought you were pulling the express.
I am not moving from this spot until Caleb and Coco come back.
All right.
Are you sure you know where you're going, Coco? The last time you claimed you knew the way, you ran out of power and I had to push you and pull the train all the way to Chuggington.
Trust me, Caleb. I know exactly where we're going. Sodor is just past this next main line crossover.
However, Coco didn't realize that the signalman at the junction had switched the points for a long-distance freight run. Instead of taking the left rail that led back to Sodor and Vikarstown, Coco led them straight onto the right-hand mountain line. The tracks began to curve sharply around towering, unfamiliar hills and strange, colorful bridges.
Coco, this doesn't look like Sodor at all.
Coco slowed her wheels down, her headlights sweeping across a large wooden sign by the tracks. Welcome to Crotunia.
Oh, grease and oil.
Coco squeaked, her face turning bright red.
Caleb, I think we're very, very lost.
Before either of them could figure out which direction they had come from, a gleaming engine glided smoothly onto the track beside them with a proud blast of his whistle. It was Adriano. His eyes widened in complete astonishment as he recognized the iconic green streamlined train and the massive LNER Pacific steam engine.
Caleb? Coco?
Adriano called out, his voice echoing under the station canopy.
What on earth are you two doing here? This is my home. This is Crotunia.
Caleb let out a long, loud hiss of steam, shooting an annoyed glance over at Coco.
Don't ask me, Adriano. Ask my expert navigator, sister here. She swore on her battery that she knew the exact way back to Sodor.
Coco blushed a deep, brilliant shade of red, her headlights dimming in embarrassment.
Well, I thought the crossover led to Vikarstown. How was I supposed to know we took the long-distance line all the way to Crotunia?
Adriano couldn't help but chuckle at the sight of the famous brave team members looking so hopelessly lost.
Well, you've certainly come a long way off course. But as long as you're here, welcome to Crotunia. Let's get you turned around before Sir Topham Hatt sends out a search party.
The morning sun rose over the tracks of Crotunia, casting a warm golden glow across Caleb and Coco as they rested by the platform. The two engines slowly stirred awake, their headlights flickering on with a soft hum. Caleb puffed a sleepy cloud of steam into the chilly air, stretching his driving wheels.
Ah, what a quiet morning.
He rumbled gently. Suddenly, heavy footsteps echoed down the wooden platform. A railway workman came running toward them, holding a clipped clipboard in one hand and waving his cap with the other. He stopped right beside Caleb's cab, catching his breath.
Caleb, Coco.
The workman called out urgently.
You need to fire up your engines right now. I just got a message from the mainland station manager.
Coco's electric motor hummed to life as her eyes went wide.
What is it? Is something wrong?
The Fat Controller needs you back at Sodor at once.
The workman explained.
The main line is completely backed up, the express is waiting, and Sir Topham Hatt is extremely cross that you've been gone for so long. You must set off immediately.
Caleb looked at Coco, blowing a sharp, loud blast of his steam whistle.
No time to lose, sister. Full steam ahead back to Sodor. This time, I'll lead, since Coco got us lost. A proper LNER Pacific steam engine should be in charge of navigation.
Coco rolled her eyes and beeped her horn.
Fine by me, Caleb. Just don't get us stuck.
Caleb opened his regulators and charged up the steep mountain pass connecting the region back towards Sodor.
Stuck? An express engine like me never gets stuck. Watch this speed.
He surged forward, pulling with all his might, until the tracks suddenly began to incline sharply into a steep, treacherous grade. Thick frost coated the rails, and the heavy coal in his tender weighed him down. Caleb's giant driving wheels spun frantically on the icy iron. Caleb gasped as his momentum vanished completely. He panted heavily, out of breath, his boiler hissing helplessly as he came to a dead stop right in the middle of the steep hill. Coco glided smoothly up behind him, her electric motor humming without a single strain. She looked at her big brother with a gentle, smirking smile.
Need a push, leader.
Coco giggled softly. Caleb's faceplate turned bright red under his coal dust. Humbled and completely out of steam, the great LNER Pacific let out a small, embarrassed whistle.
Yes, please, sister.
Caleb murmured quietly.
Perhaps we should lead together after all.
What is taking them so long? They only left to go to those other countries on November 29th.
Suddenly, a loud ship horn echoed across the foggy bay. Through the falling snowflakes, a massive ocean liner glided into the harbor. Sitting high on the deck, covered in frost from their long voyage, were Caleb and Coco.
About time! Where on earth have you two been? I've waited right here on this frozen siding and rested in the snow for months waiting for you.
Caleb and Coco rolled off the ship's ramp onto Sodor soil, looking very sheepish as the snow swirled around them.
Sorry, Rooster.
Coco called out with an embarrassed beep.
We got a little lost on the long way home.